All right, welcome back to Burning Playpoints, series where I decide to play a deck through a league that I don't think will do very well and see how well it goes. So yeah, play 100 Playpoints, don't expect to get them back. That's why we're burning them. So this week we're playing Green Blue Evolve. Uh, this was a meme. Oh well, it was a deck that appeared on Twitter by MTG Decks. I'll show the post in somewhere where it's like anything can happen in Pauper. Here's a deck we saw in our archives. I think it came first in like a daily Japanese tournament. So, and everyone in the sort of Spike Pauper community just ragged on the poor deck. So here I am. I also don't think it's that great. It's just not a lot of interaction for it to be well in the current meta, but anything can have a good day. So we'll give it the benefit of the doubt and we'll see how it goes. So running 20 lands, they're all artifact lands because there is an artifact package. We'll get to that. Running one island because of cleansing wildfire and stuff like that. So the whole point of the deck is these evolved creatures. They cost one. Yeah, and they get bigger when you. So the goal is to try to play this on turn one and then evolve them to something reasonable and keep beating down with them. So we're doing that with Shield Sphere. It costs 0, and pretty much evolves any of these up to a X6. So that's pretty cool. It's not really worth a card, but you get to do some funky things, like the stuff that's over here. So there's Curfew, which lets you return a creature you control and an opponent controls to their hand. Well, you don't choose what the opponent returns, but whatever. So it's like a tempo play. So something bounces of theirs, you get to return a Shield Sphere, and then all your evolved creatures get another +1/+1. And you've got other things like Trinket Mage to search for a Shield Sphere. You've got Dust Shell Crawler to put a 1/1 counter or something, and that's the only other into the battlefield. Like you can make another treasure, but that's not really worth it. And Repeal does the same thing. So Repeal plus Shield Sphere is actually pretty cool. You can pay 1 blue, draw a card, return this, put a 1/1 counter on all these things. So it's a couple of cool interactions like that. So other cards are Carapace Forger. It's 2 mana 4/4, helps evolve these things, is a good threat. Only 2 Moon Circuit Hacker. Unsure why. Probably because there's only like 4 flyers to help push through and actually get it to hit. There's a couple of I'll get to one mind. So you need a decent amount of humans to be able to activate this because there's usually more non-humans than humans. So we've got actually a decent amount. Experiment 1's a human, Moon Circuit Hacker, Trinket Mage. So they're your humans. Everything else is a non-human. So like Experiment 1 plus Shield Sphere equals a 1/1 that costs 1. That's pretty cool. Thoughtcast, it's the reason you run artifact lands in blue. 1 mana draw 2 is great. 1 mana draw 2 is great. Trinket Mage either gets you a land or a Shield Sphere. It also gets Telmod's Crypt or Blood Fountain another board, which is pretty cool. And as a human, it gets the Eager Serpent, helps evolve, big creature, cheap. It's actually pretty good in this deck. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. So this is the only interaction we've got. So we've just got to try to beat down using only like bounce spells, half of which you can't control. So yeah, we'll see how everything shapes up. So the sideboard has Scattershot Archers for fairies, Weather the Storm for burn, Tormod's Crypt for Tron and Cycle Storm, negates for any sort of control matchups, Blow Mental Blast for red, Spell Pierce for whatever, and Blood Fountain to help grind through mid-range piles. Which is why you're running some black artifact lands. So there are probably a decent amount of ways to fix this, but I just want to run the deck as it was, and let's go and burn some play points. Alright, match 1 versus friend of the channel, Teasdale. I can't keep this. There's 5 lands in this hand. This is fine. We can keep this. Thoughtcast Repeal. We'll put back the Repeal. We'll see how it goes without any interaction. Alright, what are we up against? Naya Gates, maybe? Alright. We'll see what's going on. Hexproof, okay. Well, we've got Curfew, so we've got that going for us. I guess I'm gonna have to actually draw something, so let's do it. Yes, I would like to draw a card. Let's pass. That's fine. I can hope for no trample. I think I still want a double Cloudfin Raptor. And then we'll loot and get away this Mistvault Bridge. That's alright. That's not okay. Alright. I'll just take that. That does bounce the Rancor. So I've got that going for me. So 7 take 3 is 4. But I won't be able to repeal. So now, yeah. So best play is to play the Jewel Thief. Get some evolve triggers. I can't attack with everything. So I'll just attack with these two. Try and loot again. We get a trade, which is good. Might be able to get a curfew. I could have also like tried to hold up and then bounce the Ancestral Mask and trade with the Slippery Bogle. That could also have been an option. Trinket Mage, I don't think gets us anywhere, but it's still cheaper than the Gear Seeker Serpent will be, so... It's fine. So I could block with this, because I can like Trinket Mage for a Shield Sphere, which will give these +2/+2. Ooh. That's good. Okay, well, not really. But at least I didn't put the second Rancor on the Bogle. So I have to block like that. I repealed this Rancor. So let us put the Rancor back on. There's a Shield Sphere. I don't think I can get anywhere. But we'll show the rest of the deck. We'll see what we can accomplish here. And then we'll play a Shield Sphere. We'll evolve both of these. We'll draw some cards. And then that is all I can do. I'll attack with the Hacker. Alright, draw and discard. Get nowhere. And then we'll pretty much just concede. Yeah, okay. I can't survive that. Thought cast would have drawn us into nothing great. Okay. So what do I have to deal with this? Okay, so bringing in some counter spells, taking out some big drops, and just a couple of other random cards. I liked everything else. I could have probably cut Moon Circuit Hacker, but it did very well that first game, so I'm keeping them in. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Well, we've got the Curfew. Seems alright. We can keep. Maybe it is just good to play that turn 1. Then I can Curfew if they go full ham on one creature. Should I just do nothing and hold up negate on turn 2? We'll play the Clanford Raptor. We'll freak him out. And we'll send a message. It's going to be bad if they play a Spirited Companion. If you say it, it will come. Alright, well, let's start making things big. Commune. Alright, well, I think I'm going to hold up negate next turn. Even got a 4/4. So that does count enchantment. So if they play nothing else, I can Curfew, bounce the Cloudfin Raptor, block this. He loses an enchantment that he returns, so the Slippery Bogle will die. As long as they don't play any more enchantments. Actually, it's hard to deal with, so let's counter it. Yeah, okay. It's a little unfair, but I can't do much about it. I'll just take it. Okay, so I can play a land, and then I can Thought Cast. And Thought Cast again. And Experiment 1. Experiment 1. Shield Sphere. And then we can attack in. I could have curfewed there. But I feel like the better option is to curfew on their turn. So then they have one less blocker for a possible sweep. Except if that happens. I don't know how I'm going to outrace that. Repeal. Okay. I think I still curfew anyway. Oh, wait. I can just repeal the Spirited Companion and then curfew. Ugh, thinking too hard. So that was cool. We'll see if that helps me get there. But they still need to block 2 things. Okay, they got 3 creatures. Okay, so they only have to block 2. And then if they've got something big and tramply, which they will, because they've got the Rancor in hand, I guess I just play the Cloudfen Raptor so I have an extra creature. But I will attack with everything, so they have to block with 2 creatures. And then just hope it doesn't get too big, which it probably will. Alright, which 3-drop enchantment you got? Okay, that gets me. Oh well, that was... it did better than I thought it would. We'll see how we do with the rest of the league. So this is round 2. I can't keep this. This is okay. We can keep this. So I'll put back the curfew. I think we're just going to play the Cloudfen Raptor, not the Shield Sphere, and then attack with the Hacker. Mono red is not what we want to see. Hopefully they don't kill the Cloudfen Raptor. I highly doubt it, because the deck is packed with removal, but we'll see what happens. They're going to play a Dwarf. Okay, tokens are fine. Okay, so now play the land, attack in, and I can Hacker, Cloudfen Raptor, of 1 mind, Shield Sphere. Yes, I would like to draw a card. Or I'll just double Cloudfen Raptor. And then I should be able to Gear Seeker and of 1 mind next turn. I think. I've only got 4 artifacts. I can do Gear Seeker. Bushwhacker. That's not good. Am I willing to trade off all my Cloudfen Raptors? Which is that? 12? I'll trade off 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to 10. I think that's fine. This deck doesn't seem to want to handle a go wide strategy very well. I think I'm just going to keep all these back to block. Both of those are fine. No attacks. Sweet, we got past 1 turn. It's good. That means that Hackers lived, so I can draw some cards. So I think I still want to draw some cards. And now I just play an Experiment 1 and a Shield Sphere. And I might attack in the air. If we got another Bushwhacker, then so be it. I guess the Blast Runners aren't too bad with Shield Sphere around. Attack with everything. Okay, so we double block here. We double block here. We block here. Well, I'm still probably dead to a couple of burn spells, so let's just play these two and attack with the two big creatures. Didn't play land, which is a bad move, because if I got an extra one, I could have made the Gearseeker Serpent unblockable. Still alive, somehow. They've got to block all of them. Alright, we'll see if they get the burn spell. Swift Spear is not a win. Land is not a win. Lightning Bolt just makes them look sad. Woo! Game win against the red deck. Sure, they drew 6 lands and only 1 burn spell, but we got there. Okay, so... Okay, I'm going to take out the Curfews because they have too many tokens, so it's not great. Take out the Hackers because it'll just die to anything and it can't get through only once. And I'll bring in Blue Elemental Blast, Weather Storm, and a Negate. Could possibly bring in a couple more Negates, but I think everything else is pretty solid, so we'll see how we go. Shield Sphere actually did some work that game. No green, but I've got a Blue Elemental Blast and a Negate. I think I keep. Just play land. I'll play Clavefin Raptor and hold up Blue Elemental Blast next turn. Synth into Swift Spear. I'm definitely killing that with the Elemental Blast. Rebirth. Yep. Ooh, do I stop the Rebirth? That is more annoying to deal with. Because a Swift Spear can just be dealt with 1 Shield Sphere. For a couple of turns. Okay then. Be that way. This does not bode well. Yeah. I'm not even going to try. Okay, well... I'll keep the deck the same. I need more Blue Elemental Blasts, is what I really need. This hand doesn't really do anything. I can't keep it. This is better. This feels like it actually does something. I'll put back a Repeal. And I might hold the Experiment 1 until I actually have a creature to cast with it. To make it bigger than a 1/1. Oh, come on. Really? I do love a good triple Swift Spear draw. Also like a... I'm gonna keep up Repeal. Do I play Experiment 1 just to sop up a removal spell? I think I do. And I'll just repeal the Swift Spear to save some damage. No land? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll repeal a Swift Spear. That's good. That can get me a Seat of the Synod. I'll still play it. I don't need another land. I'll get a Shield Sphere. And do I play it? I've got a repeal to bring it back if I need to, so I will cast it. It will help soak up some damage from that Swift Spear. Alright, do I think they have a spell? Probably. I'll take one. Okay, so I could Thought Cast. Hit another Shield Sphere. Yeah, sure, I'll Shield Sphere. I need a couple more draw 2 here. That is fine. If they sacrifice it, then I'll just double block the Goblin Blast Runner anyway. Bolt the Trinket Mage. Well, I can't repeal it. So goodbye, Trinket Mage. We've drawn too many lands. And they have not. And triple Swift Spear is a little mean. I mean, come on. Unless I chain together a pile of draw 2s, I don't think I'm getting out of this one. There's one draw 2. There's another, well, costs a bit more, but it is a draw 2. May as well return this now. Oh, Carapace Forger. It's alright. I'm still going to get hit with the Blast Runner that I can't do anything about. I suppose I can kill it with the Experiment 1. Triple Swift Spear and triple Scent's a little harsh. I think I'm just going to block like this. Let's just play some creatures and hope to not die to a Bushwhacker. Or 2 burn spells. I haven't done the damage this time to be able to actually like put pressure on. And they've just got all these card draw spells in play. Oh, heck yeah. I do like a good Shield Sphere. Do I attack with the 4/4? I think the answer is yes. I need to get some damage in. I'll crack another Synthesizer. Yep. That's good. Just keep hitting the lands, please. Oh, okay. Alright, we block here. We block here with the bad one. Oh, do it with this one. And then this one blocks here and this one blocks here. Bolt my face. Go to 2. And they lose 2 creatures? Sweet. Oh, they're doing something. Yeah, okay. I don't know why they attacked then. They could have just burnt my face. Let's pretend we have One of the two weather the storms. Ah, well. We gave it a good shot. Let's try the next one. Looks like no one else is playing because I have to play the same red deck again. This is not great, but we'll keep it anyway. Curfew. Yep. I want to draw a card. Curfew's not great because they're just going to return the Epicure, so I'd rather try to get rid of the Epicure first before I run the Curfew. I think I need to play the Trinket Mage. And I'm just going to get a Shield Sphere. I've got the Curfew for the Shield Sphere anyway, so... hopefully they don't have 2 burn spells to get rid of my 2 creatures. You'll keep it back to block. Yeah. Yep, 1 removal spell. Please don't have 2. Yeah, okay. It means it's pretty much over already. Oh, it's not terrible. If they got another removal spell, then so be it. But I'm going to just search for a Shield Sphere, not play it, so I can play with the Experiment one. Let's hope they don't have any draw 2s. You rip a draw 2 into a draw 2. Not what you want to see. Oh, and the removal spell. Jeez. Yeah, this deck is just not meant to play against red. That's okay. This one and this one for a Carapace Forger. And I'll just play the Shield Sphere now. I really don't want to play the Curfew unless I can get rid of that Epicure. But I've somewhat stabilized. But they've got more cards because of the synthesizer. I just don't get it. I just don't get what I'm supposed to do. But it's fine. We can do something with our pile of 0/6s. Oh, targeting me. Okay. That's fine. And an Epicure. No cards in hand. No attacks. And I just draw nothing. Okay. And they've got a filtering and a card draw spell. So that's a little unfair. Another Epicure. I just want something like a Sandstorm. Do 1 damage to each attacking creature. That'd be nice. Oh, they're gonna attack. Okay. Block here with the big one. And then block here. And then I go to 3. Ear Seeker. Yay! A creature I can block with. But considering they can draw 2 fresh cards, I'm sure they'll be able to find the burn spell. Alright. I guess that's a burn spell. Might actually survive with the curfew. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can block the 5 middle. No, I can't. Even if I curfew. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright. Alright, well, I got my 1 win against them last time, right? So we'll take out the curfews, because they're garbage. We've got to bring in the blue elemental blasts. Bring in the weather the storms. We'll bring in just all the negates now. Take out the moon circuit hackers. They seem good, they seem good. Any draw twos. So maybe I just don't need the negates. I think everything else is better. Can't keep this. 1 land, no blue. Can't keep this. 1 land, no blue. I can keep this, but I'm not feeling too great about it. I think I just take the really slow approach. I'll keep the Weather the Storm. And I guess the card draw spell. We'll see how bad we go. Like a Carapace Forge would be nice. Do I play the Experiment one? Nah. Reckless Impulse, okay. I'm just going to play tap land and hold up with the Storm. I just hope they don't have a Kuldotha Rebirth. That's all I ask. Swift Spear's fine. And kick a Bushwhacker. Is 9 life enough for a Weather the Storm? Considering how little I got, sure. It buys me a couple of turns. I am going to play this land. Nah, I don't think I'm going to play an Experiment 1 this turn, so I'm just going to draw these and then maybe play a tap land if I draw it. Okay. This is looking good. You know, a Shield Sphere would actually be pretty good right about now. Play land. What else you got? Just chain lightning? Sure. Take a bucket load. Go to 12. Alright, Shield Sphere, 1 time, please. I can't justify playing these. I feel like they're just gonna die to a end the festivities. Take 3. I don't know why they didn't play that before combat. Yep. Oh. Had nothing. Oh well. Alright, we're at 03. Let's see if we can get the 05. Alright, round 4. Versus Simply Cole. Let's see how we do this time. This looks reasonable. I might even not play this turn 1, so I could do this and this. Do all of these 3 things on turn 2. In case something kills it. So yeah, I'll keep this. We'll see what they're on. I'll assume red. Tron. Well. Isn't that interesting? In that case, let's be aggressive. Gear Seeker. Okay. Well, let's just dump what we can. Attack for 2. I played that wrong. I should have played them the other way around, but that's fine. And they scoop it up because they miss a land drop. Well, would you look at that? Another game win. Alright, let's bring in some negates. People usually like Tormod's Crypt. Do I play Curfew? No, all their things have end of the battlefield effects, so I don't like Curfew here. So I'll bring in all the negates for the Curfews. If they get me in some sort of fog lock, I'll think about bringing in the Crypts, but at this point, I'm happy enough with the formation of the deck. We just try to be aggressive and counter their interaction, will be the hope. No green, not very fast either, but I'm on the draw, and I've got things I can do once I get another land. So I'll keep. I'm up a game. I'm feeling frisky. Map time. This be a slow game. I do nothing till turn 3. Ooh, and they get Tron turn 3. That's not good. Anyway, there we go. I guess I just played Dust Shell Crawler. Can't really do anything else. It's very underwhelming, but it starts putting pressure on the table. I think next turn I play Jewel Thief. And then I try to play Gear Seeker and try to beat in that way. No energy refractor? Damn. Oh well. Now they got colors. I usually don't have anything for 1 mana, so it should be my turn. Which I just dump a 3/3. Attack for 1. Next turn I play Gear Seeker. And I can play Thoughtcast if I want to crack the treasure token. Well, we may be locked out already. Sure. Alright. I think I plan on tap land. I'll Thoughtcast first. Jewel Thief. Alright, well, I don't think I'm ever going to need the treasures. So I can just Jewel Thief into Gear Seeker. And I get him for 1. Would have liked a better Trinket Mage package. Man, they're keen on this Impulse. Oh, heck yeah. Shield Sphere. That's what we want to see. Alright, let's get another Shield Sphere, I guess. Maybe I should have got 1 Tormod's Crypt in here just so I could search for it with Trinket Mage. Still feel like Relic's better. Because at least it draws you a card. Take 6. The fact that they chose white off the Seagate concerns me. It means they probably got Ephemerate. Which, I mean, Repeal's not too bad either, because I can Repeal on the Energy Refractor on their turn to try to cut them off Fogs on my turn. Stonehorn? Okay, that's fine. Experiment 1. Just play it and pass. I have a feeling they've got a Mystical Teachings. They're going to do that end of turn. I don't need to play the Shield Spheres unless I'm going for a lethal kill. I'm just going to blow up my Gear Seeker Serpent. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Okay. That's annoying. Now's where I really wish I brought in a Tormod's Crypt. So, my bad. I forgot I had Trinket Mages to search for him. Now they can just loop whatever too. Drifter. I might just concede. I can't actually get out of this lock. At this point in time, I really got nothing. And the land on top wasn't going to help me. So I'm going to bring in a couple of Tormod's Crypts this time. I don't think these Dust Shell Crawlers are doing much. Spell Pierce is tempting just to cut them off the Energy Refractor early. Because that does really help them. But I've got negates and it seems so bad late game that I don't really want it. Okay, no pressure, but I've got a negate. I'll keep. No turn 3 Tron's going to be nice. I think I'm game enough to try to get the Energy Refractor. Or even an Impulse. No, nothing. Okay. And then I'll just pass. I think I want to gate this. Okay, well, I'll have Tron. next turn, which is fine. I think I want to just play Experiment 1, play the land, play the Thoughtcast. That's fine. I was never going to be able to save it anyway. You need 2 mana to do that, buddy. Thank you. That's not what I want to see. Next turn I can just Carapace Forger and of 1 mind. They've got Tron anyway. They do nothing. That's a good sign. Counter that. Teachings. Okay, what are we teachings for? The fact they've only got 1 coloured source is nice. So they're going to have to crack their expedition map to get another coloured source. Impulse. Well, they can't do that this turn. So it's got to be one of the rainbow lands. Probably the one that comes in and scries 1. Seagate, okay. Oh, Negate's nice. I'm really trying to find that energy refractor. Please don't get it. Chose white. Okay. So I don't have to worry about the teachings just yet. It's not what I want to see. I think I'm just going to play the Shield Sphere and bounce it with a repeal. Just so I have a new card in hand that might be relevant. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I'm just going to do it again. There we go. Definitely gonna take the 2 less damage to draw a card. Do I keep up Negate or play the Carapace Forger? We'll keep up Negate. Oh, we got Drifter or... yeah, okay. That's fine. Impulse is fine. Okay, so now I can play Trinket Mage. Go get a Tormod's Crypt. Play it. And then I'll play Carapace Forger. Keep up Negate. Attack with the Moon Circuit Hacker. They do not block? Ooh, okay. Yes, I would love to get rid of this tap land. And pass. Wall. Just exile the graveyard now. Seems good. Attacking in. Nice. Be aggressive. I assume they block the ninja. They don't have green as any of their colors yet, which is nice. Just gonna let me hit them. I think I'd rather just play a land, so I'll get rid of Shield Sphere because it's not doing anything. Play Trinket Mage. I'll get another Tormod's Crypt. Play that. Play a Gear Seeker Serpent. And pass turn. And I'm feeling a little bit of hope. And we get there. Woo! Okay. We got a win. Highly unexpected. And against a Tron pilot that didn't really do a hell of a lot, but I'll take whatever I can. So, alright. 1 win on the board. 1 more to go. Let's see if we can... I'm pumped now. I'm pumped. See if we can get that last one. All right, round 5 versus Rosinowski Rudy. Green, blue, 2 lands, lots of things to do. We keep these. My opponent is asking what my score is. Usually that means they want to... Oh, okay. Oh, they were going to... They might scoop to me if I was actually going to get anything. Yeah, but we're both going to get nothing, so let's play. And they've mulliganed to 5. It's usually a good start. We'll play the one that actually casts both our spells. And now I can go Raptor into Experiment 1. Then I can go into Carapace Forger and attack. Hey, my opponent even saw this deck. They must know. They must know the true calling of this deck. Whoops. Oh, it doesn't matter. Probably should have played the land first to make it a 4-4, but it doesn't really matter. It still evolves. Both of these. I wonder what they're on. I played 2 forests and nothing else. Walls? Land destruction? Nothing. Okay. This feels very similar to the first. Well, they did mulligan to 5. Am I on Hexproof? This could be anything. Do I just run it back? I like negate. What do I think it is? What do I think it is? Snow-covered. It's either Ponza or Hexproof. And I think negates are good against either of those. So I'll put in negates. I will take out the Duskshell Crawlers. Yeah, that'll do. I'll just put in 2 negates. We'll see if they have a bad time. Oh, they're mulligan to 6. They must be playing a deck with like little to no lands. 2 lands. Not as good as the first one, but it seems just as playable as any other hand. Sprawl. Still could be Ponza or Hexproof. Ponza, because of that. Because you wouldn't pick red otherwise. So, I guess it's good we're playing indestructible lands. No Deglamour 1 time. That's interesting card. Another Utopia Sprawl? Yeah. It's very interesting. I feel like it's going to be very hard for me to... I should have played the other Tanglepool Bridge. That was a mistake on my part. Yeah, okay. Ponza initiative, something along those lines. I will... attack. If they block, then they lose 3 mana. Otherwise, I get to draw a card. I'll take the opportunity to draw a card. And then we replay Experiment 1. I'll play a Shield Sphere. Then I'll play the land I was supposed to play. They might have land destruction spells that they can't use. But I feel like there's going to be a Cascade card coming. Alright, what we got? Initiative, sure. Repeal doesn't seem that great when I have to try to bounce things that cost 6 and 5. Do I take 11? Sure, I don't think I have much of a choice anyway. Yep, take it. I mean, Trinket Mage into another Shield Sphere is probably not terrible. Do I think they're running Moment's Piece? I might keep the Experiment 1 up, because I should be able to evolve within a Shield Spear, so I'll just attack with the Moon Circuit Hacker. We'll steal the initiative. I'll get my 1 island. Yes, I would like to draw and discard. I will get rid of a land. I will play a land. I have 4 artifacts. So this is not 2 mana. I might draw 2 cards. I'll draw 2 cards. And then I'll play Trinket Mage. Into a Shield Sphere. And I assume there's another big Cascade boy coming. Yep. Therapy Sprawl's good. Okay. That's fine. I can still stop them from getting the initiative. Let's forge on the Moon Circuit Hacker. And I'll Thoughtcast. Oh, I need another land. Okay, well, I'll play this first. And then I'll Thoughtcast. And then we will Experiment 1 into Gear Seeker Serpent. Which I can't because I'm 1 mana short. Damn. Alright, Thoughtcast. Experiment 1, Shield Sphere. I'll whack in. Draw and discard. Get rid of the... I guess 2 repeals is enough. I'll pass. Another boarding party. Alright, they get the initiative back. One Cloudfin Raptor would have been nice, just to be able to keep chipping in over the top. Can I survive this attack? I don't think it matters. I don't think I'm coming back from this. That's 8, so I can go to 1. Yeah, sure. Triple boarding party is a little rough. So do I have enough for this to be 2? No, because I lost my Shield Sphere. Well, how about I draw 2 cards, play a land, so now I can play Cloudfin Raptor into... They've got too much trample. I can't stop it. Oh, well, I guess I can see what I draw. Curfew. Yeah, okay. Pass. Alright, I don't think I need the negates. I'm going to put in Red Elemental Blast instead, because then I can actually kill the boarding parties. Okay, game 3. Hand does nothing. This is okay. I can keep this. I'll put back a draw spell. And we'll turn 2 Carapace Forger. Hope they don't blow up my land. Which they may very well do. Or do I repeal the Arbor Elf? Doesn't really accomplish much, does it? Let's just hope they don't have anything. Alright, I got 4 mana. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So now I will play Carapace Forger and a Shield Sphere. well, we'll see what happens. Yep, okay. I mean, it was an obvious trap, but what was I supposed to do? Block with the shield sphere, I guess. Was probably the safer move. Yeah, okay. And what are they getting? Scred, which won't kill anything. And I can't block with that either. Alright, they got me. I really can't do anything, can I? Nah, I'm just gonna concede. I can't beat a 6-5. Alright. We got a couple of game wins. Alright. We end up 1-4. That's what we like to see. So we got 4 game wins. Okay, so how did the deck go? We went 1-4, which was pretty what was expected, to be honest. So complete dog against red, which yeah, there's no interaction to stop red. It's all right, like it can clog up the ground a bit, but they just go wider or they just burn your face. Tron we beat because they drew poorly. We beat we beat red green because they got mana screwed. I mean, there was some cool lines where you can like play these, play a shield sphere, bounce it back with repeal, draw a card, play it again, get all your things with 1/1 counters. But there's no interaction, and you're relying way too much on like a card that does nothing. These cards that also really do nothing. Yeah, and the sideboard is very underwhelming. Like, there should be 4 of these. The Blood Fountains, I'm not entirely sure what they're for. Fairies doesn't really exist, so Scattershot Archer's not that great. And Tormod's Crypt should be Relic, because you don't really care about the graveyard. So, yeah, don't really know. But, hey, we gave it a run. It performed better than I thought it would. I got a win, but it was mainly due to luck. And we've got a game win against red, which also I didn't think would happen. But yeah, anything can win on its day. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. It gives you an idea of some other things that can happen. And yeah, I'll burn some more play points later.